Hello and welcome to Beyond the Lens. A good friend of mine called Dave is doing a degree in photography and he's got a video project and he asked for some advice on what to do. He wants to do an art house style 3-in-1 image video. So you know, give it an idea of what it is, you have the same shot from a scene but shown in 3 different angles on your video timeline, whether it be the same person walking into a bathroom from the side, from the front and from above, or 3 different themed, like a person walking, 2 people walking, then a person on a bike, but all in the same sort of art house style. So what I did, I created a little template for him in Photoshop using alpha layers, and I'm now going to show you how to put it together. I will make the template available for you guys. It will be in a link in the bottom in the doobly-doo, to coin a phrase from Wheezy Waiter, down the bottom there. So let's have a look, shall we? We've got Photoshop. This isn't Photoshop. We've got Adobe Premiere open here. And first of all, we're going to start it with a new sequence. So we're going to go down here and create a new sequence. And we're going to call this Art House. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put the video, our template, in. And I'm going to enlarge that to about a minute, I'd say. There we go. And as you can see on here, you can see the 3 sections with a border around them. So we're going to grab some video in. So I'm going to start off with this one. And you can see I've already selected the area I want to go. If you're not sure on how to select when using a trimmer, I've got a tutorial on basic use of Adobe Premiere, which I'll put a link in later for you. But we'll put this in at the bottom there. You can see over here it's covering all 3 that we want. Then go for that, and then the last one, move that on to the 3rd one, I think. Oh no, I think I'll leave it like that. And then this one here, the water falling there. So if we enlarge that a bit using the plus key, we shall bring this up to about 10 seconds, each one up to about 10 seconds. But we've now got to adjust them. So the first one we're going to do is the last one. We're going to go to our effects and control, and we're going to move it over just like, oh, a bit too far there. Come back. Look at that, magic. There we go, about right, I think. I'm going to enlarge that just slightly and then bring it down a bit. A bit too far there. Now we're going to go to Effects, Video Effects, down to Transform, and get our crop. Put this in here, and from the left, we should just crop that down. Next one is the middle one, which is this. So we're going to move that over just slightly into the center. I think possibly we shall make that a little bit bigger. Bring it down just a little bit. Then again, we go to our crop. And from the left, why aren't you? you should be going. Well, that's from the right, actually. Yeah, from the left. There we go. Bring that like so. Now our last one, I'm going to bring this over so we can see it. A little bit more, I think. There we go. Again, I think I shall enlarge that just slightly. Bring that over just a tad. Like that. I think the middle one needs to come over a little bit as well. So we just have a quick look at that. There we go. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. So I'm going to go here to our rate stretch tool. I'm going to click on the one I want. I'm going to move this to 20 seconds. So I'm doubling it basically. Then this one. And then this one. And then let's do a quick render and have a look at that. Okay, so there we go, it's rendered, and it's nice, smooth. I've slowed it down just slightly. So you get the idea of that. So we're going to put a couple of other bits in there. So we'll stop that. So let's just, we're going to get a couple of other bits in here just to add a bit to it. So let's take, that. That one. And let's think. We'll take the water. Oh, okay, the water's not a brilliant one. Do an in point, out point. Let's go back to our pointer. Let's just get these to around the same sort of length. So we'll have this one as our top one. And we'll go to our effects control. Move it over. So about there. Oh, a bit too far. Come on, come back, come back. I love it when it seems to have a mind of its own. Alright, and we shall put our crop onto there. And then from the left again, just bring this over. Might that make it a little bit bigger. Down a little bit. Back this way a bit. Then the center one. We shall make this a bit bigger. Bring that down. Then over just a little bit. And again, we'll put our crop in. Like so. And then the first one, the woman walking across the bridge. because the bridge was across the park even. Make that a little bit bigger again. And again, we're going to make it faster. We're going to take this up to 40, from 20 to 40. So each one is about 20 seconds. Go back to our pointer, and then you can see it just across like that. Then we'll do a last set in there. We'll have the woman on her bike. The train tracks. And the train. Move that down a bit to there. Get these of similar length. So the first one again we're going to do is the train. Move that over so we can actually see the train going past. And make it a bit bigger. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. Again, put crop on. And from the left, cut it out. We have this one here, the middle one, which is, I think we can just crop that. We don't really need to enlarge that middle one. And now for the lady on the bike. Wait for the computer to catch up with me here. I need to reload this. It's getting a bit slow. At least clean it out. I've got so much stuff on it. Take that down just a little bit. Okay, there. So now I've got what I want. We shall again rate stretch this. Slow it down. And then you'll see just gradually, there we go. There's our 3 images there. Quick save of the project. Always remember when you're doing a project, save regularly, because if you crash, you lose bits. Okay, next thing we're going to do, because we've cropped them, if we put a fade on it, it wouldn't look quite right. So we're going to, first of all, select the 3 of them, and we're going to right click and nest them. And again, here, right click and nest them. And right click, nest, move our template down. And then we're just going to select everything now and nest them again. Make sure just Control-Z, I forgot to put the a fade in between the clips. We don't want them just to jump, so we're going to do a nice film fade. So in video transitions, dissolve, film dissolve. Put a nice, yes, I know it says that, but it does work. Don't trust me, it does. Put a film dissolve. If we move here quickly, just show you, there's our bit there. Then it will fade across when the computer catches up. There we are. See, it fades across. Then select everything. We'll nest this again. And then just put a cross dissolve at the front. And a cross dissolve at the back. But next thing we want to do, because a lot of art house style things are black and white, and they're high contrast, and they use a lot of grain. So we've got to make this look like that. So we're going to go back to our project bin, click on our little thing down here, and we're going to go for an adjustment layer. And place it in here. So first thing we want, go to our effects, is black and white. If I could spell black would be even better, but yeah. So there we are, there is our black and white. Not too bad. So now we're going to make that high contrast. So now we're going to go to video effects, adjust levels. Now, save having to deal with all of these, I'm going to click here, and anyone used to using Photoshop will know how to use this for levels. I'm just going to boost the blacks up a bit. There we go. And then just bring that in a bit. There, yeah, that's about right. So there is our bit more contrast, I think, in it. So we'll just push that up there and bring that up a bit. There we go. And when we go over to our trains, it'll look the same. Okay, again, save it. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go put some noise in it. We don't want color noise. And what we're going to do is bring this up to about 11-12%. And there we are. We've got a little bit of noise in there. If we move about a bit, you'll see it in other bits. There we go. So you can see the grain in there. Just going to put a bit of music in with it to add effect to it, which we have here. Go to our cutting tool. Delete the back end and then put our audio transition, put a exceptional fade on the back of that. And just enlarge that slightly. And there we have it. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, I hope that was helpful. As I said, there will be a link in the description below. Oh, and Ras is online. Cool. Hello, Ras. There will be a link in the description about where you can download the template, which is up here. So you can have a go yourself and play about. It's totally free. Use it as what you want. Give it to your friends. Give it to your neighbour's goldfish, whichever. And I will put a link in there as well on basic use of Adobe Premiere Pro. Well, I hope this was useful, and have a great weekend.